So I found uh, another video. This guy's like a mainstream YouTuber. Well, the one whose link I got the link from, but I'm gonna give y'all. I know I said yesterday I was gonna leave a link to the female. I'm gonna do that too. But this guy is a more well-known, older YouTuber, black guy. They actually he'd be working with that female Candace Owens. They actually, when they actually did tours going to different cities last year. But you see how that guy it's almost like he just ran with the the riding more, because they was just over here playing, I mean not playing but doing their yard work real super. They even came to so matter of fact, I was watching the documentary. I usually watch YouTube on my phone, but I wanted to purposely watch the documentary on TV. So nowadays everybody got like a little smart TV, but I hardly ever use the smart portion of my TV. But I went into YouTube and played it, and when they was coming through doing the blower, super loud, the gang stalking shit, noise campaign, I turned up the TV real loud. I don't know why they didn't think that was an option, because actually, even for the neighbors, they can't complain during them couple of minutes that the guy is, in front of my door blowing with the blower. I'm like, I got an excellent excuse to turn up this thing, and it's a program just came out, I think yesterday evening, last season premiered. And the guy, he has all credible people. Walter Reed, guys, scientists from the Walter Reed, if you know what Walter Reed is, you don't know what it is, look it up. Anybody in the military, at least the Army, knows what Walter Reed is. But the director used to be, you can watch it yourself. If you find that link, it's called Crossroad, with a channel, Crossroad, but I didn't leave the link. But scientists from France, the Pierre Store Institute, obviously, again, something from grade school you should remember from second, third grade, a name we all know. I never heard of the institute till just now, but you know why it's named Pasteur in France. It's a Pasteur Institute. You know what it deals with then. Biology, microbiome, diseases. And, they're saying there's no way this could have been from a bat at that. They trace it back where they tried to say it was that seafood market in Wuhan. It comes from Wuhan, they're saying, but the Wuhan laboratories, not, so like they said, this is an attack. We aren't conspiracy theorists. This attack, they basically attacked the whole globe. And it wasn't just carelessness. And they linked it to this woman from years ago, 2010. She did papers, a Chinese woman at the Wuhan Institute. It does, and you can watch it for yourself. And so again, Trump was right when he was saying, don't call it, it's right. Remember, anytime you try to nowadays, it's like, you try to he said, he named it accurately, just like the Spanish flu. And then, no, that's racist. See, because matter of fact, the person I was talking about yesterday, again, last week, we was talking, and I said, and like I said, he's right to call it Chinese virus. And actually, I laughed, but it was a both. But see, I'm not. You know me by now. You know me. I'm not laughing because I'm ignorant and think it's just funny. Like, they're attacking the Chinese. But no, I'm laughing because you idiots are so stupid that you really thought this plain victim. Again, that nobody would start thinking, doing research. We just shut up and go, okay, it's racist. We won't even look into it. We won't do research. We'll just take your word for it and stop calling it Chinese virus because you said so and it hurts your feelings. And that's why I started laughing. And it's like, you're a fucking idiot. Again, they got all types of proof. This is manufactured. And you know what? It's starting. Remember, I keep saying it sounds like whoever's in charge is some kind of idiot or child. It's making more sense. This isn't racist, but Chinese people, not now. Someone who's Chinese, literally 100% from China, both parents, but was born here. They could be my age. They're American. They're 100%. They born there. They talk like us. They have some of them talk like the black, just like white people who talk black, who grew up around blacks. They know everything like us. They're basically us, an American. But real Chinese people from China, it's like they look goofy when they're trying to act because they're isolated from us. They don't know. So all they got is, that's why it's starting to make more sense why this is like a bad plot from a movie, because all that they know is movies of American culture. And so like these idiots who are just doing what they say for money, and like they're saying that the World Health Organization has been bought by China, Communist China. And like they said, it said like we said, he said they used the exact phrase, not the maker of the documentary, but one of the people he's interviewing, one of the scientists. The real virus is communism. I said the real virus is these stupid idiots, because like that guy just came back because I said something about him looked like he ran away. His ego, he has to come back like, what, I came back. Now he's on break. Stupid. That's just, you can easily not antagonize them, but get them to incriminate themselves. Kind of like an old Matlock movie, or Perry Mason, really. It was more Perry Mason. You notice how he would always get the person to confess on stand, not every episode, but he would just keep questioning them, and finally, because of their ego, they would just, I did it, yeah, that's what these idiots are like, just he got the evidence, but he gets to basically to just sometimes they try it on Law and Order, like SVU, I see it on there, they have the female detective go in and play. They won't play good cop, bad cop, but what they'll do is they'll have Stabler. It's one of the old episodes before he quit. And then Benson would come in and he would be like, oh, this female's riding my ass, I can't stand it. She would play the boss, not bad cop, but she would play boss to Stabler. And the stupid criminal would be like, yeah, I hate these bitches. And just tell on himself. This is what this is like. These idiots. I mean, yeah, it's a serious thing they did, this virus. Because remember we kept saying, how does it get into humans? There's no way it just naturally go into humans from bats on its own. They break it down how they did it with the science and on the viral level, microbiology level, and all the scientists. There's no way that he interviewed. But see, that's what I'm saying. He's saying that if you go to the World Health Organization website, it's propaganda. It's all propaganda. The WHO, it's all propaganda. And just, but the real, these scientists, like, there's no way it just mutated. And from bats and other, it basically is SARS. Remember years ago, SARS and all that shit? It's the SARS has been mutated to, I mean, you have to watch it. I'm watching it twice, 3 times. And actually it cut off. Matter of fact, after the first time they came by with the leaf blower, a couple of minutes later, after I had turned it up, my TV just reset. Never done that before. Yeah, it's not old. It's about 2 years old, but it didn't turn off. It just reset, click, and I had to go back to home and back to YouTube, and it doesn't have a history because I haven't signed in, but now it was gone. But I went back to search, and it was still in my search. So all I had to do, I didn't have to type it in again. On TV, it's kind of fucked up. And you know what? I think she's a courier because she has civilian clothes and not a UPS truck. Why? Because remember, that was the last place I worked. Maybe not the same company, but a courier. Look, he's being loud on his phone. Remember couriers? Remember, because they gave us a letter. I showed y'all that letter. Was that last week or week before last? It was before the bitch hit me, but I still got the letter. Because, we were just basically doing the packages. So, yeah, I think she might be delivering medical supplies. And they were saying that's why there's still any courier company. Because they had trucks, uniforms, but they also had people who had civilian cars. And as a matter of fact, there were YouTube channels. I don't know what that bitch just yelled on his phone for. He was sitting on his phone up there, and he got on the phone and told me some A. But anyway, there was their videos, black people trying to think they're hooking up other blacks. Like, this is a side hustle. She's black. Side hustle thing. You can become a courier. Yada yada yada. And I seen that video about 2 years ago, or a year ago. It's a bunch of them. Look it up. And I'm about the second night I was working there. I said, wait a minute. When I saw the girl with her, because she had a big old Escalade instead of like a panel van, a white panel van, or she had a civilian car loading it up. I said, wait, this is a courier company. Oh yeah, the ones where anybody can do it. I guess you got to go through the process in order to handle packages, because I think you do UPS too. But other than that, once you're on, you're on. And the reason I bring this up, going through the comment section on one of them channels, I don't know which one, I don't have a link, but in the comment, one of them, as usual, yeah, see, this is them, air quotes, meaning like, I guess, white folks and Trump, it was a way to make money. Oh, I know what it was, because somebody pointed out, old folks were saying they were taking advantage of the old Obamacare. The companies, every company, the medical companies, the courier, just sending them medication after they don't need. They're like, and the old people, I have it. I don't need anymore. Not for now. I got enough for now. It shouldn't be like, it should be once a month instead of like once every week. They were just, sending them medicine or whatever. I don't know that actual time frames, deliveries, but I know they were saying it's too much, taking advantage. And so, of course, the one person, it was the opposite. It was them purposely, them, air quotes, white folks purposely trying to undo something. Not that, basically it was what it was, black people taking advantage, and corporations. And just making big money, just sending unnecessary medication, and through the health by Obamacare. But anyway, my point was, I was really talking about this. Like I said, when she came and he came, they threw me off again. About the show. I still got it on. I'm still watching it over and over to try to get more, to memorize what they're saying. But like I said, the person I was talking to, and I said that they said, see, because they tried, they used the normal plan, but well, what about the Chinese? First of all, I'm like, I haven't seen any videos of it, and I'll admit I haven't searched for it, but I haven't seen it. Like, if it was so pressing, it's not, news recommendations, even with the MSN, none of that shit does it pop up. Chinese Americans are being attacked or whatever. She said, but what about him? Basically, just arguing, no matter what you say. Well, what about this? What about, and it's like, this is getting annoying. It's nonsense. And it's really frightening that what are you doing? And now it's to a point, not what are you, we know what, literally, but now it's the asking, like, what's going on inside your head. And it's like I said, we're the type of people, I'm getting to see that y'all like me. We're not going to ask no more questions pretty soon. I'm trying to tell you, that's who's in charge now. There's no more, this fake shit. We getting things done, we're cutting off, just trimming the fat. Not just money-wise. You stupid. Okay. We gave it, I get over and over again. I begged you to fucking stop what you were doing. You thought I was joking. Here's another good scenario. It reminds me of the guy in high school. You have to save from getting his ass kicked because they think the other person is joking. They just keep talking back. And you're not, and nobody else is telling him, like, bullying him, like, little stupid punk. This is not them type of high school. This is, high school with drugs, gangs, all that shit. So we're not, we don't bully people. So we're not telling you, oh, you're a little punk. No, we're saying, bro, stop. Just shut up. He told you to shut up. Just don't say he said, do not say another word. And some people didn't. Next thing you know, boo, 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 they scrubbed up, right? Beat up, And nobody's laughing because he can't fight. We're laughing because we all told you to stop, just like he told you. We wasn't on his side because he's the bully. We're on his side because common sense. Just shut up. He gave you a chance. Just shut up. You're still talking back, like Pee Wee Herman. You know, that movie was great. You know, but I'm saying they're acting like him. But this isn't a comedy movie. This is real life in the hood. Like, shut the fuck up. He told you to shut the fuck up. You still talking. It's like they think they're protected. Your protection is gone. That veil, that weak ass shit of playing victim. No, nobody. God doesn't like that. God doesn't like using playing victim. He told you to be a man, be a warrior, but you know, so no, you're not gonna sit there and play victim and talk shit and then draw it back like a little punk. No, don't hit me. He told you to shut the fuck up. You know, and y'all want to act like a woman, and y'all men, you know, but you can't tell me to shut up. What, you gonna beat me? Yeah, you're a man. I'm beat the shit out of you. What part don't you understand? And we're all to shut the fuck up. It is not, like I said, like on the TV where we're going, you punk. Da, da, da. No, we're going to be like, nigga, we told you to shut the fuck up. Did you do not know? And it's not, we're not on the other dude dick. We're not cheerleaders. But it's just obvious, you know, he's one of us. He gonna beat your fucking ass. We're telling you, bro, just stop it. You know, we didn't say bro back then, but nigga, please sit your ass down. He finna scrub. You know, he finna scrub your ass. You know, he finna drag you from here to just shit your ass down and shut the fuck up. It is no shame, bro. Just shut the. It is like they're not listening. They don't understand. It's like we're not. They can just keep. Like I say, I hate to say it for their own good. I hate to say you. It's like you kind of feel like you're setting them up for them to keep talking, cause I keep saying using the phrase "talking back," but it's like I can't think of it. Maybe there is another phrase. So yeah, obviously they're gonna. I can say what I want to say. Oh, you don't understand. You're to the point where you're being considered an enemy. This is not business as usual. Two friends, family. This is war, bro. You chose the wrong side. I'm telling you, you're gonna lose badly. Just stop. Shut the fuck up and stop.